New tonight, after seeing a pretty steady increase in the number of people experiencing homelessness, the city of Mesa is starting to turn things around. As of 2023, there are 366 people living on the streets of Mesa, a drop from 2022. During my in-depth roundtable on homelessness back in June, I spoke with Mesa Mayor John Giles about this issue, and the city of Mesa's success stuck out to me. So I wanted to follow up with him to learn more about how they got here.
You see the zone. You see anytime you travel to California or the northern Pacific or any big city in the United States, many cities in Texas, and it's just everywhere. It's ubiquitous. You know, tent cities and encampments, and you're overwhelmed by homelessness. So that's where we might end up. So I think it's important that we run as fast as we can to the front of this problem and do everything we can to avoid that. We have a motel on East Main that we want to acquire that will be a legacy from the pandemic that for generations we'll be able to point to as something good that came out of the pandemic. Our community court program, where rather than taking a punitive approach to enforcing laws, we use it as a way to get services to people.
And when you talk about wraparound services, what are we talking about?
Well, we have a housing first approach, right? We want to get people off the streets. We want to get people off the park benches. So we do want to give people a cot and a roof over their head. That's important. But that's not how they're going to progress. And so the services that we offer in off the streets program and in community court are, yes, let's get a roof over your head. Let's get you out of the alley. But part and parcel of that is you're going to sit down with people and we're going to explore options for you and how we can help you progress, along a path to get a more permanent solution to the challenges that you're facing.
One of the things we're finding as we dig deeper into the homeless situation here across Arizona is there are so many resources out there, but the resources aren't talking to each other. How were you able to bridge that gap and get people talking to each other so that they can all help together?
Part of the challenge is you've got a lot of wonderful, well-intentioned people and church congregations and nonprofits that all feel compelled, I would say by a God-given inducement, to say we can't sit by and watch this happen in our community. So everybody is coming at this at the same time. So that's part of the role of the city, is to say, hey, we're not going to tell people how to do it, but let's convene, together so we don't have a lot of silos. And by doing that, a lot of these great faith groups and nonprofits, if they're just in the same room together and they're describing what they do, they see opportunities for collaboration, right? When it comes to food insecurity and housing of homeless. When people find out that there's another group that's doing something very similar, they'll figure out ways to help each other.